The film Dances with Wolves employs the aesthetic convention of the vanishing Indian by showing the relationship between white men and Indians. Throughout this movie, Dunbar becomes closer and closer with the Sioux till he is basically assimilated into their culture. He warns the Sioux of the white soldiers coming, which causes the entire Sioux civilization to move to another location. This employs the convention of the vanishing Indian aesthetic by showing that they moved everything out of fear for the white men, just because the white men wanted their land. An example of this in the film is when Kicking Bird constantly asks Dunbar questions about the white men coming. When Dunbar tells him a lot of them are coming, Kicking Bird has the entire Sioux village uproot their lives to move to a different location for their own safety. In Lecture 8, it refers to the vanishing Indian myth as a feeling of nostalgia which was evoked by the suggestion that the American Indian was quickly passing away in the tide of civilization. They were becoming victims of history. This film shows this by showing the impact white men had on the Indians. The Indians were so afraid that they moved their entire lives to avoid conflict and the possibility of being taken advantage of by the white men. The vanishing Indian myth was described as evoking any emotion, but strongly. This movie evoked the emotion of sadness and pity when they moved camps, and it showed how the white men treated them. But the ending evoked a sort of happiness when the Sioux had a new peaceful location to live and settle down where the white men couldn't find them, at least for a while. So the myth of the vanishing Indian was employed by showing the entire Sioux civilization leaving their home for the fear of the white soldiers and by evoking strong emotions.